because like apparently like right now academics say like written human to human like civilization started 6,000 years ago, which which is honestly insane to me because like the modern day mind existed for 200,000 years ago. So only 6,000 years ago we like started civilization, we started like farming and shit like that. I don't really believe that. That's weird. But there's also like a bunch of evidence that shows that they're like in the past, there's more. So there's like a more advanced civilization that like I guess you could say better understood the universe and like oneself.
In the past?
Yeah, like
that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, and then that's why the comic so the comic destroyed the civilization. So
shit.
So there's also like, and then so there's also this other thing that's like so the civilization like this obviously some people survived that, and so like all these stories and myth became myth. All these facts became myth and legend. So that's like that's where like the biblical flood came in, because when the asteroid like hit the northern hemisphere, like North America, half of North America was like 2 miles just ice, straight ice. So when it hit it like sorry.
No, you're very into this. I'm glad that you are. I see the enthusiasm. Like I'm over here like listening like every detail.
My mind's like
I'm about to contain all this information in my head, but you're saying it was ice or
so like North America and like the northern hemisphere was just like all ice. So when the impact occurred, it just melted all the ice, and that's where like the biblical flood came in. And
so that's
that's just something like that. That if you think about it, that makes sense type stuff. But that's not like facts. That's the thing I just added it in there. Well, I just heard that.
When did you start getting into all this? Just like as
well, just like I said, like because I work, I'm a dishwasher, so I just listen to podcasts when I.
Oh, okay. I push podcast.
I don't know.
I don't listen to that shit.
What am I doing here? Not Joe Rogan, but
okay, so it's from podcasts. And
so
like
it's Joe Rogan. Like I said, Graham Hancock. That's like the first podcast I listened to that he like really introduced me to like the ancient civilization. So I listened to all the other ones that he was in. He's like in 5 episodes in Joe Rogan, and then he has like friends. Randall Carlson was in 2 that really believes about the Younger Dryas impact theory that wiped out.
What's the creepiest or craziest one you've heard of?
Like theories that they've talked about.
That they talked about, like crazy ones that you're just like, oh shit, there's no way, or something along those lines. So you just focus on like the past of like essentially the history, but not like alien conspiracies. Like that.
I mean, I believe in aliens. I think aliens are 100% real. But I think like humans.
I do too. Mathematically, bro. Like
there's no way.
Like there's no way. How they say the universe is so big, and there's just no way this one planet is the only one that can sustain life. Especially the fact that we're thinking of like living in Mars. I'm just like, there's no way. There's just no way we're the only one. Math speaking.
There's a lot of planets out there that are almost like the Earth, no?
Yeah, and there's like super habitable planets which are more habitable than Earth out there too. Like just
imagine a war.
Oh, dude, we're
a planetary war.
Wait, so were those ancient civilization like they say that they existed?
Yeah,
they're more advanced.
I mean, yeah. In
compared to like the sense of like their time period.
Yeah, and I mean no, they're like so like here, so there's like the so like let's look at Egypt, right?
Yeah.
So in Egypt,
that's the first thing I was thinking about Egypt.
So like the Great Pyramid of Giza was made 4,000 years ago, and there's also a bunch of little other pyramids that were made afterwards. So like there's like lots of pyramids in Egypt, right? So the farther you go back, the more advanced and more like hard it is to remake. And then like the newer ones are just really bad. They're like, what I'm trying to say? So so it's like it kind of goes like, these these ancient civilization survivors essentially like taught the other people, the remaining.
Do you think we actually build the pyramids or humans build the pyramids? You think so?
Yeah,
because there's theories of the aliens
came and
yeah, that's why I asked.
Because I mean, if you think about it, like, obviously I think about it right away when I think about pyramids. I think about like the biblical times, the slaves carrying the big ass tons,
which would not be like.
I was like, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah,
how the big
like a group of them carrying, because one block is like 1 ton or some shit. It's like fucking heavy,
1 ton
dude.
Or 2.
It's heavy.
And I'm like,
No, well, sorry, I can't. Sorry.
No, go for it, man.
But there's like quarry sites, right, where they actually get like 80-ton blocks and they like pick it up and they drag it and then they like cut that shit.
Who drags it?
Like I don't know, like people, I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's like 80 tons.
Hey, what the fuck? The 80?
Yeah.
Like fucking swirl.
Yeah,
We look
like
like
80,
this.
yeah, there's like quarries where it shows like these 80 tons rocks just getting picked up.
Holy
and, like,
shit!
And then they bring it over there. I guess this is my personal belief, but it's like I think people understand, don't understand like how strong I guess the human mind is, you know. So I feel like.
Are you?
He's oh shit!
I'll show you how strong.
He's like joking. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
So we're now tackling the human mind. What?
Yeah.
That there's stuff.
I know what he's
that
about
we
to say. What he's about, listen, bro. What he's about to say is pretty crazy.
Oh god, I'm scared.
You're about to walk out here like, bro.
Well, essentially, it's like we're. I guess you could say like we're our own gods, right? Because we make our own decisions and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that that the human consciousness kind of creates these structures that becomes real. For example, like the Christian God, I think it's real. I don't believe it, but I think it's real because we have like millions of people that believe in it. So that all their beliefs just coalesce together and it actually creates it, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, like, and it also like the fact that like when people die, when they're called like when they're clinically dead, like their heart stops.
Yeah.
You know, each of these people see different things based off of their beliefs. Like Christian sees angels, you know, like Muslim sees something else, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, because of like the human mind, you know, they truly believe that, so they made it real, you know. That shit's crazy.
So maybe if me and Henry put our heads together, maybe we make something real.
Yeah, there's I actually learned this the other day, but there's this thing called like hereditarism or something like that, which is really crazy because I'm not really fully like taught on that. Like I haven't really learned a lot, but basically it goes where like I said, like people believe these things. I mean, you know, okay, let's say I like win fights and I like, well, this is basically the premise of it. Like, let's say I'm like super good at fighting, I win fights. So everybody thinks I'm like the greatest fighter. So then I become the greatest fighter. You know, I make people think that, so I become it. Like I make people think I'm a god. So and I become a god. You know, because all these people believe in it, so it becomes reality.
Whoa.
So that's crazy. I learned that I'm not like fully. That's like basically hereditarism. Like I forgot like what's actually
like the actual terminology.
Yeah, how to pronounce it.
Damn, what happens if Ronaldo and Messi are just good because we thought of it?
Yeah,
they just showed us some cool ass shots and goals and then we
believe.
all thought about them as goats and they became the goats.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's mine.
Yeah, the human mind,
that makes
consciousness.
Like we're talking about that. And me and him, we talked about this like a couple of weeks ago. We're just chilling in my room, but I think something that'll be interesting for us to get into. What's your thoughts of like death or like the soul, the mind, the conscious? Like what happens after? Like you said, what happens when the heart stops and we perish?
As long as you tell me that we're just not closing our eyes and this is what death is like, I'm fine.
Do you like, for example, when we had Daniel here and we talked about like what happens after life afters? He was talking about what if it's nothingness,
just nothingness for
like
eternity.
you're just sleeping for eternity. Do you believe in that?
Crazy.
Nah, I don't.
I hope not, bro. I'll be so bored. Can you imagine being
Well, you'd be
bored?
dead.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like how you can't really express nothingness.
It's insane to think.
You can't express that.
I just
nothing.
Well, I believe is that basically there's an outer source of us, right? We're like satellites. We're like antennas, right? We're like getting sources from like an outer object, you know. So I feel like that's us, like out there, but we're just using these bodies. So once our body degrades and become mush and we get untethered from this body and we just wait to get reincarnated into another one.
I believe that too, man.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So you guys say y'all are Christians, or you do, but you believe in reincarnation?
So
I don't really give a shit what you believe.
No.
Everybody can believe whatever they want.
I did a mistake. My sister's here too. Abel's here too. Like we tried to not talk about it with my dad because our dad is very Christian. He believes obviously you go heaven or hell. Right, Christian? But well, I told my dad, I believe in that. I believe in Christ. I believe in God and all that. But in my mind, I kind of believe like I told my dad the other day, I was in a car with him. I was like, I just don't believe that like when we die, there's more than this. Like we can't live for like 80, 70. There's no way. There's no way. Cause there's too many the possibility are limitless. Like there's more after this. I don't believe that when we close our eyes, we go to either heaven or hell. I believe that. Like I've talked about it before, but like, I remember listening to a podcast where Joe Rogan had this guru, Hindu, I think, I forgot who he was, and he talked about how Buddha. He talked about like how they believed that when you pass, let's say you pass away, but you pass away too early, you didn't get to learn the lesson you're supposed to, become what you're supposed to. The universe gives you a second chance to go back and relearn those lessons you're meant to like relearn and reincarnate. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I also believe in past life. I just gave him a book about past lives. I believe that there's this book that I read about soulmates and how they, you know how they talk about soulmates and shit. But I believe that there are past lives, but that we lived someone else's, like our souls lived someone else's body in the past lives. I believe in that too.
So you believe that we get untethered and we possibly might go into somebody else?
We become the universe.
Yeah, I mean,
we join the stores.
Wait, so what you were saying, like, okay, what you were saying earlier almost makes it sound like we're like shells.
Yeah, I really think
we're just shells right now, but
we're renting this shit.
Dude,
too much. It's on that lease.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I recommend this short video called The Egg.
He's been telling me to watch it, but I've never watched it.
You should really
Explain it.
No, don't explain it. But what is it called?
The Egg by Kuroseg.
Where is it at?
It's on YouTube, but it's based off like a short story. I forgot the actual author of the short story.
So we're a shell, and you think we're outside of this place. So are you referencing that as the soul?
Yeah, like the consciousness. You know, soul. Like.
I'm curious what's after this, man, because like
let's try it.
I'll let you know. I'll leave a note somewhere, because like, dude, that my biggest fear, bro, is like it's just nothing. It's just.
But then you think, because I believe, like, I believe the reason why we believe in reincarnation or past life is because Buddha believed the souls cannot be created or destroyed. Our souls are eternity.
And that's how matter is too. Like matter can be this,
it can't create or destroy.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna. If you die, your body's still gonna be there.
Just, I'm so curious what happens.
I'm be roaming around. Oh shit.
We wake up and we're in the Matrix. We're like all those fucking robot shit. So we were like in like. Fucking twos and Matrix shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I mean, it's a possibility, bro. It's fucking weird.
There was this trend on TikTok, or not trend. It was a TikTok that went viral, and it said, "Just imagine if you died," and like that was a caption, and then like the video is someone taking like a VR headset off. And then there's another person saying like, did you enjoy that round or some shit like that?
Yeah,
dude, that'd be crazy.
What if you die and you wake up and it was just like everything you lived was a dream?
That's a long ass dream, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wake up and it's just a dream. You're like, oh.